Hey guys, it's Sim Queen, and this is part 16 of the Not So Berry 2.0 challenge. And I have something very exciting to announce in this episode. Oh, this person's naked. Okay. Yes. So, finally, I can say that we have officially completed the mint generation for the Not So Berry 2.0 challenge. In the last part, we had done everything except the last thing, which was to own a home worth 75,000 simoleons. And we just got to that. I will show you here. We are at, our lot value is 75,183 simoleons. And this is because I went into Minta's inventory and sold all the fish that she'd ever caught in pretty much her entire life and made about $8,000 from that. Well, actually, no, I didn't make $8,000 from that. I got to $8,000 with that. We still had some money in our inventory already, or in our household funds already. So we are officially done with Minta's challenge. I mean, we're obviously not going anywhere. We still have to start on the rose generation. Ruby and Garnet just became teens in the last episode. So now I thought what I would do is maybe show off their outfits because I did give them each a makeover. So Ruby is a perfectionist and a romantic. And then Garnet is a maker and a slob. So he has a kind of an interesting personality as well. His were, of course, randomized and hers were not. So I'm going to go over her outfits. But first I want to go over what we need to do for her aspiration, or for her challenge rules, so we can get started on that now that we're done with Minta stuff. So for generation 2, we have to have only one child, master the law career and complete the soulmate aspiration, master the research and debate skill and the wellness skill, woohoo in 10 different locations, and not just worlds. I mean, like a hot tub or the cave or the rocket ship or the lighthouse, things like that. Marry the wrong guy, get divorced, and then marry your soulmate. So research and debate and wellness are like the two big things that we need to focus on. So these are Ruby's outfits. This is her first one. I don't really think this suits her sort of perfectionist personality, but I really liked it. So I just love this sweater. Any excuse to use it. It's really pretty. It's bright red. So with this, it's much more casual for Ruby's sort of style. And then this one here, the oversized red sweater with the leggings. This is her third outfit, which I love. It's very feminine. Just the red skirt and the red shoes as well. Also, all her nails are red for all of her outfits. So I went with that. This is her fourth outfit, and these will probably change. This is just kind of what I came up with for now. This one won't, though. I love it. I think it suits her really well, and that's just a really pretty shade of red. And then I guess we need to do a bit of a close-up on her face, which is a little different, honestly. She is sort of... her features are kind of pull from more her dad than her mom. I think that from pretty much like the middle of her nose down is all Dominic, and then her eyes are definitely from her mom. So, I mean, Ruby did not exactly win the jackpot, the genetic jackpot. But that's fine. She is who she is. She's got big lips. Yeah, I don't know. She's not the most pretty Sim that I've ever had, but she's all right. She'll do just fine. And then this is her formal outfit. Again, just another red dress. I did all styled looks for these outfits, just because I did not have the time when I was doing this to go through and pick her outfits. So I did actually just choose whatever red styled looks were already put together. But I think they also suit her pretty well. So that is Ruby's look. And then Garnet, he is, again, a maker and a slob. So he has a bit of an interesting personality. I did use a lot of styled looks for him as well. I can see him definitely moving to, I think it's called Evergreen Harbor. I mean, he's just the spare. He's not really important to the story at all. So he is who he is. He'll be around, but we will not be focusing on him very much at all. We're pretty much focusing on Ruby now. So I did get her a yoga mat and I put it on the back deck. So I'll make sure to work on that because it helps with the wellness skill. And then she can use I think she can use the mirror and possibly a computer as well to do the research and debate skill. But I think what we'll do is get her to practice yoga for the very first time, because this is a skill that she is going to have to master, so we might as well spend some time. I think that when I do have a little bit more time on my hands, I'll put together some other outfits for her, especially for her athletic, because she's obviously going to be doing this quite a lot. I'm thinking every day. And then Dominic, I'm going to get him to go serve some dinner. We're going to have meatballs. And Garnet, I was going to get him to... No, don't play in that. Go to the washroom, scavenge for parts. I don't know. There's parts all over the place, and I don't know why. Oh, I thought there was 2 piles, but I guess there's just one. I did have his homework out, but I guess he just took it upon himself to put it away. Minta, I don't know what she's up to. Garnet's room is a mess, by the way. It is what it is. It's just... I mean, he has the slob trait, so I kind of thought that it would be perfect for him. And then, are we actually developing this skill? Oh, good, we are. That's good. And then research and debate, we'll probably just use the mirror for that one. It won't be as tough as the robotic skill. That was a really hard one. I'm hoping the mid-generation will be a little bit easier, but definitely no promises. Then she can come grab some food. So tomorrow is Monday, which means we can get started on Ruby's... oh, she's going to die. She's freezing to death out there. I guess we may have to do with the yoga in her room instead. I think for now I'll just put it in her inventory, the yoga mat. Yeah, so we can get started on schooling and make sure that she has A's in school so she can get a good head start in her career. Also, Julep has to go outside, has to go potty. I think she's almost house trained. We're definitely getting there. There we go. Oh, what did that say? Something really depressing. It's almost Dominic's time. Make the most of these final days. So Dominic is... Oh, he is getting quite old. Oh, that's too bad. It's going to be really unfortunate when he passes away because he is pretty important to the story. I mean, not as much as Ruby or Minta, but still, he's up there. Okay, so she's going to take a shower, and then maybe... Does she have a mirror in her bedroom? She has this one. I don't know if we can actually use it, but we can try. We'll practice debate. I have a feeling she won't be able to use it because it's kind of blocked by the dresser, but we'll see what happens. Dominic's going to go to bed. Minta, I was going to get her to possibly... take a shower or a bath even. Yeah, maybe go take a bubble bath. Can you use that mirror? She's gonna try. Oh, she can. Okay, so she can practice research and debate in that mirror, so that works. What's nice about... So the first generation for this challenge is always a little bit tougher because you're starting with a young adult, so it does take longer. Like, it takes more of their life, I guess. Minta ages up tomorrow, by the way, into an elder. But when you start getting into, like, the first generation is difficult, but once you get to the second one, it's much easier because going forward, all of your Sims can start on their challenge as teenagers, so it'll take them less of their life to complete the challenge than it did for the first one, if that makes any sense, because Minta is a young adult by the time we got started, so it did take a little bit longer. Also, we should turn the heat up because everyone is going to get cold soon, and she can go to bed. Okay, so we got we definitely made a little bit of progress on this aspiration. We are at level 1 for both research and debate and wellness as well, so I feel like we're doing okay. And Dominic just got out of bed unannounced, but I was worried about it, but I think it's fine. He had slept in enough, so he was ready to wake up. But I was kind of worried that he was going to die. I think we're good, though. He just has to go to the washroom. Minta can go back to bed. We should definitely have a birthday celebration for her. I'm really bad at remembering when an adult is either going to become... Well, a young adult is going to become an adult or an adult is going to become an elder, because to me those birthdays are just so uneventful. It just doesn't really mean much. So, oh yes, you can have some food. I stopped her from getting food, but she's actually fine to do that, because yeah, they're just not that eventful. Nothing really interesting happens. So I think what we'll do is get out this matcha cake and maybe we'll come blow out the candles. Hopefully with the new update they made birthdays much easier. I do want to get a picture of her and her matcha cake because it's kind of cute. I have to say, as a cake maker. I have never made this flavor before. It looks kind of interesting though. Oh yeah. Oh, there we go. I was gonna say birthdays don't work, but they do. She did teleport to a random location, but she's still aged up at least. So there she is. Now I think that I'm probably gonna do is change her hair back to blonde. I think that Minta would still want to keep up appearances, so she'll probably dye her hair. And then we'll get Ruby to go do some yoga. So I'm glad she has the space in her bedroom to do yoga because it's too cold to do it outside right now. Good, so everyone's doing good. Minta, I mean, she could always retire, but the problem with that is I don't know what I would do with her if she did retire. Going to work is like her thing, and I do want to save up some money for Ruby as well, because when she moves out, it'll be more helpful to have some money saved up for her. All right, so Ruby and Garnet are off to school. That's good. Dominic, I mean, I feel like I should get him to retire because it's kind of sad to spend his last days working. So maybe we'll do that. But I don't know. I haven't decided. Again, I'm greedy about the money. I really do want them to make money. Oh, Minta has taken up yoga. That's interesting. I mean, that might be a good one for her because it'll prolong her life. I believe that if your sim is more like fit or athletic, they do have a longer life. So that would be really good. Ruby needs to study hard. It really doesn't matter what Garnet does. Once again, he's not that important. Also, I will have to cheat. When Ruby does go ahead and have kids, I'll have to cheat that because we can only have one kid. And, well, I mean, I may have to cheat it if it's a boy. So for that one, I will have to intervene because that is one of the challenge rules. I mean, your scholarships. See, now I don't really want to go to university because I think that it would waste too much time. So we won't do that. And I do believe that going to university is already somewhere in the challenge. I don't know which generation, but I'm quite confident that it's already in there. So I won't worry about that. Oh, we would have got our bills today too, wouldn't we? Okay, they haven't come yet, but they will, and they're going to be expensive. So I'm really hoping... does either of them work today? Okay, Dominic has a day off. Minta does work at 3 until 9. So that is going to be really good because we have to somehow pay these bills. Cameron Fletcher is calling. I wonder if she would date again after her husband dies. I know it sounds really awful, but we're already thinking about it. But I'm not sure if that's something Minta would do, if she would get back into the dating game. Let's go practice on here. Yeah, so we owe 2,800 simoleons. That's quite a bit. What do we have in our household inventory? We have these. Oh! So Dominic just had a stack of random, I don't know, like upgrade parts, and I sold those. So this is, what is this thing? Inspired potion? Don't worry about that. Okay, so we're doing pretty good. We have 2,000 simoleons, and then Minta is going to head off to work today, and then we'll probably make some more. So we'll be able to afford the bills. I guess I chose a really bad day to upgrade their house. Ruby has returned to the school project. Okay. Oh, she's not in a good mood. I'm going to get her to go play some video games because she needs to have some fun. And I'll get Garnet to watch TV for a little while. Hopefully that'll work. Yeah, she did not have a good day at school today. And then Minta. Minta can actually work hard because she can get a pay raise. What are you doing? React to first snow. We don't have time for that. What are you doing? That is really weird. And it's not really the first snow she's ever seen in her life, so that is kind of odd. Dominic, you know what? I was getting him to work towards a promotion, but he honestly won't have time in his lifetime to do that, so I won't even worry about it. He unfortunately will probably die before then. Yeah. Alright, Ruby, what do we want to do with you? We could work on research and debate for a little while, just until the food's ready, because Dominic is currently cooking for her, so... Or cooking for everyone, really, but... How are you doing? Oh, he just ate something very random. It didn't fill him up all the way. That's just always how it goes. Let's grab some of this, and then Ruby can grab some too. And then Minta's not home till like 9 o'clock, so we have some time there. I guess these three should spend some time together. They're not going to see him for much longer. And we should definitely take a minute to recognize how much Ruby looks like her dad. I mean, obviously not like skin tone wise, but she has his nose, that's for sure. And maybe even his eye shape. I don't know. I would say that she definitely got something from him. Because I don't really think she looks like her mother at all, to be perfectly honest. Okay, where are you going right now? She's going to eat on the couch. Okay. Even after I told her that her dad's dying and she should spend some time with him. Sentiment gained. It really means a lot to me that you make time for me. Just wanted to let you know. See, that is really funny that I always seem to mention that they're actually spending time together. And then the Sims, they pick up on it. Like, he was happy to have spent that time with his son. So that's kind of cool. Now they're going to both do their homework. And then I'll get Ruby to maybe take a bath and do some more yoga. I guess I should look into what skills we need for the law career. I do believe one of them is research and debate, but I don't remember what the other one is. Ruby can go take a bath. And then I feel like we're doing pretty good. Clean the lint tray, wash laundry. I mean, he should eventually just go to bed. Oh, Minta's home. Let's get her to pay these bills really quick. I mean, she makes such good money. She made 2,200 simoleons today. And the selfish, greedy side of me doesn't want her to quit her job or retire, I guess, because we're going to make so much less money. And I know that sounds awful, but it's definitely true. Yeah, I think I'll keep Minta working. Also, Minta is so ambitious, and I don't think she would like to just sit around. I think she would really want to be working. I feel like I'm just justifying sending her to work as an elder, but we definitely want to have some money for Ruby. At this point, she has about 1,000 simoleons, so if we can get ahead, that would be good. I'm gonna sell Garnet's school project because let's face it, he's not gonna finish that. And then he has some dishes in his inventory. These slob sims are kind of gross. It's true. Dominic, what are you doing? I'm always worried about him. It's normal for an elder sim to wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning, but I still worry. Oops. Oh, no, I woke Ruby up and I meant to wake Minta. There we go. All right. So, you know what? It's 5 in the morning. I feel like that is a normal time, honestly, to wake up my sims. So I'm going to get Ruby to get up and do some yoga, even though Julep is currently laying on her yoga mat. That's kind of cute, though. Julep is the cutest. I wonder if... No, I was going to say, I wonder if Ruby would take Julep with her when she moved out, but I don't think so. I think that she's more a family dog. Like, she's Minta's dog, too, so yeah, we won't take her. As much as I want to, because she is so adorable. I started doing yoga again not that long ago, so now every time I watch this, I'm trying to picture the moves. This one I cannot do. As much as I have tried, it's funny to watch Sims do actual yoga moves. Some of them I know the names for. That's a swan dive. Downward dog. Yeah, some of these I am familiar with. That one I'm not. Okay, so I think what we'll do is for the last hour, we'll do some research and debate stuff. Practice debate. Oh, what are you doing? Oh, I completely ignored Minta's needs this morning. That was my mistake. Okay, take a shower. She has to eat. Dominic is unfortunately on his last legs, as we all know. It won't be long now. And the kids can go back to school. What does Ruby need? So she needs to get a skill to level 3, but that's going to be easy because all she ever does is yoga. So we'll have that skill in no time at all. I'm actually going to get her to make friends for a little while today. And then Minta. Oh, what are you doing? Don't make a salad. That won't even fill you up. Eat this sandwich, I guess. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to actually get him to retire. It doesn't really matter. He doesn't make much money anyway. So yeah, he's gonna retire. I don't know how much money they make when they retire, but it's not bad. Dominic retired as an instrumental wonder. He will receive a pension check every day based on his salary at the time of retirement. Time to kick back and relax. Okay, so he's gonna get a pension. That is good. I'm glad that's in the game, because otherwise you'd have to save up yourself, and I would rather have the checks coming in, to be perfectly honest. Okay, how's Minta doing? She's good. She's going to clean up this salad because we don't need it anymore. Maybe we'll take Julep for a walk. That could be a good thing to do. Let's go on a short walk. Oh, it sounds like Dominic has found the violin, unfortunately. Oh, tomorrow is Winterfest. I honestly forgot about that. I mean, that's not surprising. I always do. But I'm not so much into celebrating the holidays. I don't know. I feel like I'd rather just do the challenge. Oh, did this not work out? Let's try this again. Go on a short walk with Julep. Hopefully this should work. There we go. And then Minta, does she work today? Yeah, she works at 3, so we have some time. If I know short walks in this game, which I think I do, she will not be back in time for her shift at 3 o'clock, so I'll have to bring her back. But I mean, this is a nice thing for her to do, kind of just to stay active. But she's looking so old, and I feel bad about that. I've had her for a long time. We started as a young adult. And even, I just saw that Dominic's daughter is even an elder, so that's kind of weird. Yeah, Siobhan is an elder. That is so odd. Or is that even his daughter? How does it not say? Oh, it is his daughter. Yeah, that is so odd. He must have had her at a very young age, because that's just... I've never actually seen that before. And she's calling again. That's all she ever does. Ruby has met Major while at school. So that's interesting. I do want her to... I mean, she does have a lot of work to do when it comes to her aspiration. I haven't even really looked at it, but she does have to have a boyfriend or girlfriend and go on 2 dates. So that'll be something that we have to do. Garnet has met a guy named Kent at school. I feel like all we do is fuss over the washer and dryer. I really wish that we had gotten like a low quality and a high quality washer and dryer, because these ones break down more often than not, to be perfectly honest. Alright, Minta's home. Good. Let's watch some TV for a bit. There we go. So Julep went on a walk. It's nice to like keep your pets happy, then they won't run away from you. And the NAP instructors here, I like to completely ignore them because I do hate them. I'm going to go out... Yeah, Minta can go wait for her carpool, I guess. And then Ruby will be home, but she's in a really bad mood. She cracks under pressure. She really does. Pretty much every day at school is like a bad experience for her. I think I'll get both of the kids to grab some food. Yeah, grab leftovers. And then I guess we could... I mean, she does have her computer, but I think I'll do some yoga first. See if that helps with the tension, because she is feeling tense from school. Or is it tense? Yeah, tense from needing amusement, really. I'm gonna get Dominic to serve up some more food. At this point, I'm just waiting for him to die, which is kind of unfortunate, but he is really old. It's tough when you know it's coming, because you're just kind of waiting around for it. And he is... Oh, he's not even sparkling yet, but he will be tomorrow. So once your sim has pretty much aged up this bar all the way, it'll start to sort of sparkle and have this like little effect. And then you know. That's how you know it's on its way. Yeah, the yoga's not really helping with her fun. I was hoping just to get that up to level 3, though, at least. And then Garnet can watch TV. Yeah, poor Dominic. He's getting old. And, I mean, he is pretty fit, though. Like, when he was younger, he had a really good body. He seemed to have worked out a lot. So, maybe he'll live a bit longer. I don't know. I don't even know if that really makes a difference. I just think it does. And Ruby has reached level 3. So then she will qualify for getting an A in school already. So that's good. Garnet, I mean, he never does his homework. Well, and maybe he does. I don't know. I honestly cannot remember with him. I think I'll get Dominic to go and take a bubble bath and just relax. And then we get a notification saying Dominic's long life is coming to an end. This would be a good time to get his affairs in order. So there's really nothing that we need to do with him. I feel like he had a rather successful life. He was a part of this interesting challenge, so I don't know. There's really nothing else we can do with him. Johnny Zest is an old man. He's over. I think I'll just put Garnet to bed. Oh, Minta's home. What a day. Minta is back home and has earned 2,250 simoleons, and I think I'll just put her to bed. I'm glad that she has such a good career because it does mean that Ruby will have some extra cash, which is good. So we're going to practice debate for a little bit longer. Everyone else has gone to bed. But yeah, Ruby's skills are kind of important, so I do want to focus on those as much as possible. We can also start her aspiration soon, like pretty much whenever. And then I'll send her to bed. Yeah, Julep is awake, of course. What broke? I broke something. Oh, the sink. I'll just replace it. It's 105 simoleons, but that's fine. Poor Dominic. I feel like something is going to happen probably in the next episode, but I'm not totally sure. Like I said, I have a theory that the more like fit and in shape your sim is, the longer they're going to live, but I don't know. I could be wrong on that. Where I actually got this theory from is my previous Not So Berry challenge, because the yellow generation who had to work out a lot, she actually did really well, and she lived a ridiculously long time, and all she ever did was work out. So that's kind of where I got the theory from, but again, I could be wrong. It may have just been a coincidence that she lived that long. And today is Winterfest, so I think I'm going to end this episode, and in the next part we will do some Winterfest stuff, and hopefully hang on to Dominic for as long as we can. If you guys enjoyed this episode, please give it a thumbs up, comment down below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.